Football Fans Tribe here with the interview Naija football fans after matches, and we're giving Naija football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I beg, click that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. 2-0 losing today, and how you see the match, Olu?
It was not shocking to me. Arsenal team is blunt. After the Liverpool match that Arsenal won, the team has been blunt. It wasn't a shock to me. The losing has been coming, and Arsenal have been dodging it one way or the other. Being that we are playing teams that aren't able to take the opportunities. After Liverpool match, we played Leeds United. We all knew, all the Arsenal fans knew that it was a narrow escape. After the Leeds match, we now played other matches and we played PSV. It was a one new score line, and we now had to play Southampton, which to me Arsenal would have lost those matches. But it has shown that most times when a team is on a good run of form, there should be an additional encouragement. What I'm saying encouragement is from the bench. And when you don't have such a player on the bench, it's actually when you don't have anything new to introduce into a field of play, into a winning team, a team that is winning, and you don't have anything extra to add to it, it will actually kill the team. So it was a losing that is as sweet as winning. Arsenal wouldn't have come out. I predicted in the live show, I said the best we can get from this match is a win, it's a draw. And we couldn't get the draw because the PSV, they were good on every side. They caged the Arsenal team, and the Arsenal couldn't even create chances. So it was a nice one.
Why was it so easy for them to create chances today? Because they enter back to back. So many tight offside calls on another day. With even VAR self, they go give them as onside. You understand?
Before now, I'm one of the people that criticize Gabriel a lot. It's not as if Gabriel is perfect, but I'm trying to see how Saliba playing with Gabriel, there is this cohesion and there is this belief that if Saliba isn't meeting up, Gabriel can command his own. But playing against Rob Holding, the two of them were even confused on what to play. The midfield was nowhere to be found. What's his name? Lokonga could not hold the ball. I've been saying it that Ødegaard is not he's an okay player. He's not that kind of exceptional player where I say, I've been saying it before now that in the last match I said Ødegaard was a shadow of himself, and so many people were calling for my head. Playing this match, we could see throughout the duration, Ødegaard had nothing to contribute into the team. And that's why I'm so angry that we have Fabio Vieira on the bench who could not step into that same shoe. If there is a competition, that you that is playing, that there is somebody coming behind, you have to put up the best you are. But there's no person that can give these players a run for their money. Ødegaard was just sleeping the field. So the attack was collapsed, the defense, the midfield was collapsed, and the defense was nothing to write home about. Now look at it, I said it earlier, I said any coach who is tactically gifted will know that Arsenal's attack comes from the wings. And if you're able to cage the wing, you'll find out that there's nothing that's coming in from the midfield to the attack. And you've seen it from the beginning of the season where Martinelli was going blazing, beating teams and all the rest of them, and it was giving Arsenal goals. Now, it got to a time where his form dropped a little. Saka took over. It was also giving Arsenal goals until coaches started understanding the Arsenal kind of football, that it must actually come through the wings. And that's where the tactical genuity of a coach comes in. What if the coach, the opponent you are playing with, comes try to defend us from the wings? What else can I do? And that's one thing that Arteta has not been able to factor on. Now they cage Martinelli throughout the match. There was no goal coming from that side. They cage the Fabio Vieira before they even brought Saka, and we find out that the attack was dead, no chances created. So I believe that Arteta should go back to the drawing board, begin to think on what to do else. If our 4-3-3 could not work anymore, why don't you introduce 4-4-2? Let's see or something. Just find.
I think that's what he moved on to later in the game, because Jesus been there around that center, but too little, too late. And this result, does it mean anything?
To me, I prefer losing this match than losing it in the Premier League, because I know that this losing had been coming. We have been dodging it. It has been a bullet that has been missing the Arsenal team, and finally the bullet has hit the team. So I believe that anybody watching will believe, this Arsenal team, they've lost. Let us see the character behind. We all find that when Arsenal lost to Manchester United, how we came up and were able to come up with something. I believe that this team should be talked to. It's too early to be amassing this kind of pressure. How many matches have we played? Goals have been lacking. Goals have been lacking. It shows you that creativity is a major problem this period. Goals have been lacking. Now we played the PSV side and we couldn't create chances. Not even a chance missed. We couldn't create chances. There's no cut edge. So goals have been missing. So Arteta should go back and begin to me, I would have said, Ødegaard is good, but sometimes let him stay on the bench. If Pavel Vieira can give us what we want, bring him in. I'm so sure, I'm so angry that Zinchenko is not fit. I would have said he should try Zinchenko in that role. He can do it. He's a creative midfielder. So the team is blunt.
Interesting. And finally now, we guys give credit to the PSV team, at least because Javi Simons was electric, Gakpo was busy, scored 2 goals, called off, and surely they go get some credit, Abi.
No, I give them tons. I give them the credit. They cage Arsenal for their team. We know that the Arsenal team is not, we have dropped from, but they cage the team. And one thing I picked up in this match, we watched Etienne, who could not contain Xavi. If you cannot win if you cannot play teams like this, and okay, we have not been hit with injuries to say the back line, Saliba is injured or this person is injured. What if Gabriel is injured? Are we going to be coming out to be saying, giving excuses like this? We can't give excuse because football is about injuries. Injuries is part of the football.
That's why you have a squad, not a first 11 to go the whole season.
No, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying it from the onset that we need numbers. We need a midfielder and we still need a winger. Like now that our wings are not doing well, the likes of Martinelli for now is down. Saka is not coming up. We had extra players on the bench, we would have been using them. Mactch is not the kind of player that will just come and put these people on the pitch. So a team that wants to win trophies should not bank or base their decision on this first 11. You know, we have passed that stage. Look at the kind of depth that Man City has. If this one is not there, look at they have not been playing with their 2 central backs and they have been winning matches. So I believe that Arteta has a lot to do. And thank God that the World Cup is coming, but from now to the World Cup, Arsenal should look for a way to at least maintain that top 4, that first spot, then go to the market. January, we need to reinforce at least 2 or 3 players to add to this team. What happens if Partey has injury today?
It is well with your soul, my brother.